This is for closing snack shop. Take all of the little toppings that you use throughout the day, make sure they're refilled. Grab the saran wrap. Make sure that it's really tight on there so that you can, I don't know, write on them later because you're going to need to write the date. Like I'm doing now, you're going to make sure you want to write the date on everything that you open that day. Next, grab the bucket from the top of the fridge. That'll be what you give like all the stuff to the dishwasher in. You'll also need a spatula. So first off, I just put that stuff into the bucket. Next up, you're going to make sure that the switch on the left is facing the middle. The switch on the right is all the way to the left. And then I press the reset button, which is that little black thing. And I press down on that thing and it'll get it to go. Take out that little black piece that's in there because it'll make it like drain really a lot faster. Try to get rid of like all the foam that you can because it'll just make it easier. Again, saran wrap the ice cream. Hi, Addie. Again, just making sure you're writing the date on everything that you opened. Put it in the fridge. The fridge is a little messy that day, but we got it cleaned up. Yep, everything, including like the milk, chocolate sauce. Just make sure everything has a date on it. Okay, next we're gonna start cleaning the ice cream machine. Make sure you're using hot water, and then you're just gonna pour it in there, kind of splash the sides to get as much of like that foam off as possible. And make sure you have a hand on the thing at all times so that nobody tips it over. The water is also really hot, so it like kind of burns your hands if you touch where the water's been. So just be careful. I normally run the water through the machine like twice, maybe 3 times. But like your sign when it's good enough to like start on, oh, hi Addie. Start the next process is when like the water's coming out clearish. This is all the sanitizer. I just run it once with sanitizer. Okay, next just pour the sanitizer down the drain. And then rinse out that bucket really fast just so that there's no hand sanitizer. And then I fill it again with water, dump it through the machine one last time. Time to get into the cleaning part. So then you just want to make sure it's off. So you put both switches to the middle and then you unscrew both of the screws at the same time. Be careful with when this is coming out because all the metal inside is super hot. Like this part is super, super hot because of all the hot water we ran through it. So then dump the screws into the bucket. Just try to get all these little pieces out. It's kind of hard to do if you have nails on like me, but you're gonna take that piece out, then push that part through. Again, just putting all the stuff into the bucket. Next, you're gonna get the metal piece out of the inside. This part is like the hottest, so sometimes I use a towel so that I don't like burn my hand. Bring that to dish. Turn the key towards you so that nothing can go while you're cleaning the spouts. Twist to the left, pull down, and drop them into the sanitizer. Take a different sanitizer, like compartment that you got, and then wipe down all the little pushing handles. Just make sure everything's really wiped down. I take out this part next, and then bring that all to dish, including that cutting board. You'll see, it's cutting board, or you know. And then anyways, I just wipe down literally everything. While I'm waiting for that to go through the dishwasher, I usually take care of the coolers. So dump the water, dump the ice, and then just put it under there. Me and Addie had a hard time finding it, but yeah, just put it under there. Quick side note, it's just super important to make sure that you wipe down every surface, like the Dippin' Dot machine and the other like counter. Okay, next, just make sure all of the stuff is inside of this cabinet and like not in harm's way. Make sure the outside is really clean and there's nothing on the floor. Next, I put back together the fountain machine. Javi likes the water one to be kept in there, but make sure with all of these in the morning shift that when you put them back on, you run through each one, like you press each one once so that the sanitizer gets cleaned off. Next is just more wiping down. Make sure everything, like the bottoms of everything is cleaned off because like ice cream somehow like hides everywhere and it's just really important that you get it all cleaned off. Like the bottom of these, that always is left with ice cream, so make sure you're really scrubbing there. Behind the shake machine always is really dirty, so just make sure you're wiping down literally everything you can. Make sure you're refilling the ice tray as much as possible because that's what's keeping the drinks cold and good, so make sure there's ice in there like at all times. And when I say like the ice container, this ice container underneath the fountain machines.